Hey there, all my positive news fanatics. How you doing? It is Jenny Craig Brown here with you again for another week of GreatNews.Life with Great News Weekly with GreatNews.Life. I'm going to get this right one day. I swear to God. Well, guys, join me today. As I mentioned, this is GreatNews.Life, Jenny Craig Brown, and Great News Weekly. We are here to bring you the good news. So we will sing, we will dance, and we'll have a lot of fun. But nonetheless, we will provide you with an awesome array of good things for you to take through your day. So I'm going to tell you some good news, and I want you to tell me some good news. Comment below with all that's good happening in your world, and we'll talk through some of our good news happening right here in the region. We're going to kick off the show today with another adventure with Lifer Dan. So Dan recently traveled to Harley-Davidson of Michigan City to talk about their Blue Ball Run, which benefits Toys for Tots. Let's check it out.
Hey everybody, this is Dan from GreatNews.Life, and I'm here today in front of the Harley store in Michigan City, Indiana for the 21st annual Blue Ball Run. What is the Blue Ball Run, you ask? Good question. Let's go find out.
All right, today is our 21st annual Blue Ball Run. We would normally do a chili cook-off, but this year we're doing it a little bit different. We are serving chili versus having people come in with a chili cook-off. Our ride today benefits Toys for Tots. We try to be able to fill our Toys for Tots box multiple times with the money that we raised from today. This is, like I said, our 21st annual Blue Ball Run. Everyone comes in, they sign up. It's $10 per rider. And that's the donation for our toys. They come back, and when they come back today, the ride today is a destination ride. We would normally have where people will go to certain places, but we chose to have people make that choice today. And with the pandemic going on, we wanted to be safe as possible.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and so that's kind of what we're going on today. And when everyone comes back, we'll serve the chili to them, and they get to hang out, and we're having a great day. It's a beautiful day to ride.
Terrific. And how was the turnout today? I mean, I saw a lot of bikes out front.
It's a wonderful day today because of the weather. I will say that if it's a rainy day or, we've had those days where it's been very cold or rainy and we don't have a very good turnout, but today is beautiful. I know that I've at least done over 100 ride release forms, so we've had a good turnout today.
Terrific. Awesome. And how much are you hoping to raise for this Toys for Tots?
Oh, gosh. As much as we can. I mean, obviously, I want to say our last year, the years that we have a nice weather and it's a good turnout, it's well over $1,000.
Terrific.
Yeah, so, and that we go directly to our local stores and get as much as we can for toys, and we fill this box right here.
Terrific. And then you donate to Toys for Tots to benefit the little kids around Christmas time.
Absolutely. And sometimes we're even able to donate for a local food pantry as well.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yep. We try to do both.
And tell me a little bit about that. I'm kind of wondering about this. What is the connection between motorcycles and Toys for Tots? Because I noticed they have like toy runs up in Chicago. You see things like that, the Santa runs, that sort of thing. And how does that fit?
The connection really is, the riders want to ride and they want it to benefit something. So the connection to us is, it's a great day to go out. It's for a good cause. Obviously, everyone wants to help children. They want to help be able to make everyone's Christmas enjoyable, and everyone wants to be a part of that. So I think Harley dealers and anything alike is going to be, that's why we're all doing it.
Sure, it doesn't, motorcyclists, they don't need much of a reason.
No, they don't. It's a great reason to come
yeah,
out.
Pretty much, yeah.
Absolutely.
Just give them a reason in there.
Yeah, here's my $10, and I get to help some kids get a wonderful Christmas, and I get to ride, why not?
Yeah, terrific. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
All right, thanks so much, Kate. I appreciate your
Absolutely.
time.
Thank you
Awesome.
for coming
Thanks
out.
for having us out.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
And there you have it. That is the Blue Ball Run here at the Harley-Davidson shops of Michigan City, Indiana. So if you get time, stop in, check out the Harley shops. They have a full selection of gear, motorcycles, accessories, everything you need. And go ahead and drop off a toy in the Toys for Tots box while you're here. So thank you so much. Be safe, and we'll talk to you next time.
As always, thanks again, Lifer Dan, for getting out there and showing us all the good news. But also, thanks to every motorbike rider. I don't know what the cool term is, but everybody that supported this run for Toys for Tots, for all those that are, associated with Harley of Michigan City, what a cool thing to be a part of. I think our local biker community is one that consistently gives back, consistently helps in the community. And it's really awesome to see, especially at a Harley like this. What a cool thing. Love it. I've got a couple comments here I wanted to shout out. Chris Mullman said, great premise. They just want to get outside and ride and have it benefit something. Awesome job, Dan. I totally agree. These are the best ways. And, Lifer Dan, or Dan the man, whatever you want to call him, is just the best at showcasing what great work our community is doing. Denise Carpenter said the same. Good work, Dan. Dan's a pretty well-known lifer. So if you know Dan, if you see him out in the streets, give him a hello. He's a pretty great guy. Thanks again, Dan, and to Michigan City Harley and all of the Harleys for always being so great at being community oriented and giving back. You'll continue to see this from them throughout the years to come. So it's awesome. Oh yeah. And Harley said, thanks to everyone who joined us for the run and donated to Toys for Tots. Dan Patricus, you did a great job with this video. Agreed. All right. So next up, we have a great story about the impact one woman is making in Pulaski County with the Adopt a River project. Take a look. Everybody welcome Beth Du Bois to Great News Weekly. She's here with us from the Adopt a River project in Pulaski County. So from my knowledge, Beth, the Adopt a River project in Pulaski County is really a river cleanup for the Tippecanoe River. Can you expound on that a little bit? Tell us, what you do, how important that is for our region and the planet.
Well, the Adopt a River is Nathan with the Economic Development Center put trash cans out at different public access sites. So we adopt those, and then we take care of the trash and we dump them and keep the trash empty so that when people come off the river, they have a place to put their trash instead of in the river.
Fantastic.
And then we have a river cleanup that we've organized, that I've organized the last 2 years. Last year was our first year, and this is our second year. And we have gotten lots of stuff out of the river, and we got local farmers that help us out, and they haul the trash.
Wow.
And we have 4 different groups. Last year we had 4 different groups. We had 4 group leaders, and they would get volunteers to go on their groups, and then we would get people to come and pick up trash at the different public access locations and stuff.
Wow.
And this year on my stretch of river, we had 4 different truckloads of trash that we cleaned up.
Wow. And how big of a stretch do you do as a whole group of the river?
I think it's about 25 miles stretch.
Wow.
I think. It goes from the, it used to go from Haschel's Bridge clear down to Nice's Bridge.
Okay.
But the DNR got involved this year, and they did a stretch from the state park to Haschel's Bridge. So it's going Haschel's Bridge all the way down to Nice's Bridge.
That's impressive. And what do you find in a river cleanup like that? How much trash are you pulling out? What types of things do you find, and how much are you removing from the river?
One group this year got an outhouse out of the river. We got part of a Model T out of the river this year. And last year we got so much, just like cans, bottles, tires.
Well, it's an honor to have you all working on this project. Obviously, thank you from all of us for being a part and to help take care of our rivers. The Tippecanoe River, as most know, is right in a lot of our backyards. This is Pulaski County. So if you're in Valpo, that's about an hour away. Many come out to go kayaking and boating and all of those things. So it's really great that you guys are doing this, especially now 2020 is the second year. Are you planning more cleanups in the future?
Yes, every year, annual.
Yay!
Yes.
So for those that are looking to get involved, if they want to be part of that, we all use these rivers, so we should all help clean them up as well. How does somebody get involved or keep in the know so that they can be involved in 2021?
So we each make a Facebook event. We get our own volunteers, and then we get local businesses to provide food for us.
That's amazing. So what time of year about is usually the cleanup? So people
August.
August. So if people are looking to get involved, tune in, check out Facebook, do some searches. You'll find it definitely on the Pulaski County Facebook page. You can find them just probably by searching on Facebook as well. So be on the lookout next August. You can help, it sounds like, by helping with the cleanup, helping with the haul, helping donate food, water, just getting out there for those people, correct?
Trash bags. Nathan donates trash bags with the Economic Development Center. They donate trash bags for all of us. And the DNR has it on their site.
DNR is a great one. That's another great place to find these. So stay tuned. next August, we want more and more people out there to help. Talk a little bit about how this came to be as an idea. Do you know, or did you just get involved with some others?
We float the river all the time. I've been on that river my whole life.
Same.
Yes.
Yeah. I've been there, going there.
And I want to keep it up clean for the next generation.
Yeah.
So we just started talking to a couple people on Facebook, and when I floated, I'm always gathering trash.
Yep. Us too.
They'll tell my husband, Beth's got trash. And they're like, oh, great. So I always do that. So I just said, let's start a river cleanup day, and, just see how many people we can get involved. And oh my gosh, it exploded.
Well, thank you, Beth Du Bois, for being here today. It's fantastic to have you. And thank you so much for your efforts and cleanup. Guys, stay tuned. Get in there, get your hands dirty, and help these guys out. Let's keep our rivers clean. Thank you for doing all of this.
You're welcome.
It.
Thanks for having me on.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Back to it. How cool is she? Beth, thanks again for joining us, but also thanks for starting all of this. I know she, of course, this was a group effort. She's not the only one, but she really took the initiative here. And I think I see so many people I'm connected to online that go utilize the river systems right here in Indiana all the time, even up into Michigan. So anyway, we can help. And this is a perfect way to help. Is fantastic. So get in there, get involved. I noticed a couple people, Kevin Brown said, I already missed kayaking down the Tippy. Springtime, please hurry up. I agree. And this is exactly what we're doing to keep those awesome summer kayaking and boating and floating trips alive, is keeping this river clean. So get out there and help. This is such an awesome, awesome community thing that they're doing. And we want to make sure we have these rivers for years and years to come, and that our children can also float the Tippy all summer. All right. Okay. So last, but of course not least, this is one for all of my shoppers, my vendors, my art guys and gals, my craft guys and gals. If you're in Valparaiso area, this one's for you. All right, everybody. I want to welcome Kat Lutzy from Alley Cat's Curiosity Shop right here in Valparaiso to the show. Good afternoon. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah. So, we do some family spotlights and some fun spotlights on businesses in the community. And you're a really great combination of those two things. So tell us, for those that don't know, you're a relatively newer establishment. Can you explain to us what Alley Cat's Curiosity Shop is? What's the premise and how does it work?
Absolutely. So Alley Cat's Curiosity Shop is a membership program for artists and curators. So what that means is it's unlike an antique mall where there's lots of people who rent booths. It's similar to that, but here we focus on local artists, local curators who come and bring in unique items, whether it's vintage, handmade, thrifted, secondhand, upcycled, anything good and cool like that. And we bring them all here at the shop for them to sell their wares. And we are home to over 40 different artists and curators right now.
Wow, over 40. That's amazing. I've obviously been, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. And I love that idea of combining everybody. And you're right, for vendors like that, it's so much easier. So I know you're also a family business. So tell us through time how you've kind of grown and how you've built this into including all of your family and where they're at in the company.
Sure. So all of this whole business began in my living room when kind of way back, I bought out a lampshade factory because I used to do costumes, and I bought it for the fabric, and I was selling those items online and selling kind of just random things out of my living room. My sister had just graduated from VU at that time, and she just needed kind of a summer job as she was working. And so she came and joined me and helped out in the warehouse. And then it just started expanding. So then my dad came on board after he retired from teaching, and he came on board to help us do the painting, doing fixing up the back room, organizing, bringing in all the cool vintage goodies that when I go and travel, I bring in. So we're so lucky to have amazing families all from Northwest Indiana joining us here.
Yeah, I definitely see that. You can see it when you come in. So for those that don't know, how for artisans and curators and things like that, how do they kind of get connected with you guys? You mentioned your members. How did they get involved with you and potentially become a member?
But the best thing to do is come and do a pop-up with us. What that is outside our store, you can, especially during the summertime when the weather is nice, you can set up just a little 10 by 10 tent and sell your wares. And what's great about that is we get to meet you, we get to see your products, we get to see what you do and see if they're going to be a good fit for our shop.
That's fantastic. That's perfect input. Now, as the holidays quickly approach, tell us, do you guys have any specials? Do you have any vendor events or any special plans for the holidays? What can people expect?
Yes, we are Christmas everywhere right now. The whole shop has been completely decked out. So if you're looking for vintage, if you're looking for handmade, unique decor, right now the shop is all dressed up and sparkling and Christmassy. It's like a wonderland in here right now. So that's kind of what we're gearing up for the holiday season.
That sounds perfect to us. I mean, right now everybody's focusing on decor, so I think you're right on time. And then I think right after that, it's going to be gifts next. So yeah. That's fantastic. Well, Kat from Alley Cat's Curiosity Shop, thank you so much for joining us on the show today. Everybody get down and visit you ASAP, right?
Yes, we're open every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Awesome. Thanks again for joining us. Everybody get down to Alley Cat's Curiosity Shop and have an awesome day.
Thanks so much.
So I just noticed that the team from Alley Cats is actually live watching with us now. So thank you for tuning in. They said, thanks so much for having on the show. This is all the great people I get to talk with all week long. I'm telling you, I got the best job ever. They were a load of fun. And this is a really perfect setup for those. If you think about Three Little Birds markets or Hunt and Gather or any of those vendor fairs and outdoor events that we don't get to have because we're Northwest Indiana, we get cold, or we can't have because the pandemic. No matter what, they're struggling, and this is a great way for them to have another outlet. I shop there regularly. It's very fun. It's very safe, and it's a large enough space that you can feel really comfortable in having your own space. So, and so I just saw somebody ask the address of the shop. I don't know that, but I can find it out for you. I will tell you it's across the street from TJ Middle School. And I believe that's Roosevelt. So if you just take Roosevelt over by the school, it is right across the street from there, and it is a wonderful little shop. The name is absolutely perfect. Curiosity Shop. You can find a little bit of everything. Last time I was in there, there was some really great jewelry, some really great clothes from Coash Clothing, another local family that we've spotlighted here in Valparaiso. There's a board anything. So if you want your fun, Christmas board that says Happy Holidays down the side for outside or anything like that, you're going to find it here. So if you're looking for decorations for the holidays, there it is, 1515 Roosevelt Road, Valpo. I had the street right, but I wasn't sure with the number. Perfect. Thank you. Jonathan Ray said he loves Alley Cats when we get to go. Stephanie mentioned this place looks so cool. It definitely is so neat. Like, this is the spot to go if you've just got a few minutes to kill. Pop in and say hello and just check them out. I guarantee, just like every time I visit, you will come out with a couple very unique pieces just for you or for a friend or family member. It's a great place. And this is a very great spotlight on a local family doing local community business work. It's so cool to see. And like I said, the whole family's in it. So they're all helping each other. You can see a lot of them when you're in there working so hard. So get out there and visit Alley Cats. What a wonderful place. And you guys, that's my news for you this week. So again, I want to hear your good news. Send it to us. If you've got any shout outs for anybody, email us at share@greatnews.life. Tell us your good news. You can catch us every week live on NWI.Life Facebook, as you see right here. If you're not watching live, you can also listen anywhere you find your podcast. So you can tune into us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Pandora, wherever you would like. You can find us there as well every single week to get your good news fix. And tune into our Facebook, NorthwestIndiana.Life, Valpo.Life, Portage.Life, LaPorteCounty.Life, to find all of your great news daily. Tune in, get pumped up with some good, and I'll see you here next week. Y'all have a great afternoon. Thanks.